It was almost 1 year ago today when I last spoke before many of you at SUNY Spectrum, the nation's largest education conference devoted to preventing and responding to sexual and interpersonal violence against members of the LGBTQIA+ community. And my, how things have changed in a year. I fondly remember standing at the podium on the stage at the Albany Capitol Center, looking out on the audience as an out, gay woman, an educator of young minds, feeling such personal pride and gratitude for being able to be part of such a gathering. All around me on the floor and the stage were hundreds of young LGBTQIA+ students, SUNY staffers, and faculty members who had come together to share stories as members of our community and to affirm our humanity and right to be present, seen, and heard. And most of all, to live our lives as queer people intentionally, unapologetically, and on our own terms. Monday was an historic day for human rights and equality in this country. Amid a national crisis and critical demonstrations in support of racial justice, the U.S. Supreme Court affirmed a fundamental right of any citizen, the right to earn a living free of workplace discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation or identification. The fact is, nobody should face discrimination in the workplace or fear losing their job for who they are or who they love. And this landmark decision, which guarantees protections for LGBTQIA+ workers, is the most significant legal victory for our transgender Americans in our nation's history. And on a much broader scale, it is also one of the most important victories for civil rights and civil liberties in the past 60 years. The decision grants legal protections and equal status in the eyes of the law, just like the rest of our fellow citizens enjoy, despite the best efforts by some to marginalize us and divide Americans from each other. This decision recognizes the impact of the multiracial, the multicultural, the multigenerational, and organic movement afoot by the LGBTQIA+ activists like all of you and all Americans from all walks of life to secure fairness and equal treatment for everyone, which is truly in the best interest of our nation. We are the heirs to a wonderful legacy of the civil rights movement that awakened the national conscience, the unfairness and sheer inhumanity of racial discrimination against African Americans and other people of color more than 60 years ago. Your collective voices demanded the right to live our lives as LGBTQIA+ people in dignity and truth, and declared such principles non-negotiable. And as a consequence, the quest for equal protection under the law did not go unheeded by the U.S. Supreme Court. Take pride in the fact you made real Thomas Jefferson's aspirational words that justice cannot sleep forever. Because of you, my friends, my brothers and sisters in this struggle, we can envision a brighter and more inclusive future. Congratulations. God bless and thank all of you for everything you have done and continue to do for our university, our communities, and our country.